Hello and welcome to Cat Dredge. This deck is awesome. I love it. The core of the deck is built around Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar, two cards that I'm sure everybody knows and is sick of by now, but here we get a little bit of a twist on them. We are also running Prized Amalgam. This guy. When a creature enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, return Prized Amalgam from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at the beginning of the next end step. This is perfect with Cauldron Familiar. We can instant speed sacrifice something like a Silver Smote Ghoul, or a Scrapwork Mutt, or a Stitcher's Supplier, get our Cauldron Familiar back from the graveyard, drain our opponent, and then get Prized Amalgams back at the beginning of the next end step. We can do this like during our opponent's turn. It's pretty sweet. Witch's Oven also works great with Silver Smote Ghoul. At the beginning of your end step, you cannot do any instant speed shenanigans with this card. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained 3 or more life this turn, return this guy from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Pay 2, sacrifice, draw card. It's pretty nice with Witch's Oven. We can sacrifice, say, Merfolk's Secret Keeper, make a food, use that food during our turn, get back a ghoul or 2, and keep beating. Merfolk's Secret Keeper is excellent in this deck. It works great because we can mill ourselves for 4, and then make an 0/4 that sacrifices to get 2 foods. For 2 mana, mill 4, make a decent wall that makes us get 2 cats back is a pretty good deal. We are running 3 Jace the Perfected Mind. This card reads 3 mana, pay 2 life, mill 9 cards. Or 4 mana, mill 15 cards. That's it. The other stuff is basically just flavor text most of the time. We don't really care about giving creatures -3, -0, because all of our stuff is disposable. We don't really need to draw cards. It doesn't come up that often. Not as often as you'd expect. Mostly we just play him to put a big number of cards into our yard. Creeping Chill automatically triggers Silver Smote Ghoul, so if we just get lucky, flip one of these or 2 of these together, synergy. Scrapwork Mutt lets us put, say, Prized Amalgams or Ox of Begonus that are stuck in our hand onto the battlefield. Pretty easy. Lightning Axe also helps us discard cards. Stitcher's Supplier is just a 1-drop we can play to put 3 cards in the yard. And Otherworldly Gaze, it's fine. Instant speed kind of fixes our draws a little bit. It doesn't draw us any cards itself, but with the value we get out of our yard, it's worth it anyways. Ox. I've talked about Ox very briefly, but 5 mana, if we're desperate, we can discard our hand and draw 3 cards and make a 4/2. But for 2 mana, 2 red mana, we can exile 8 other cards from our yard and put him into play with the +1/+1 counter on him. It's okay, it's fine. This is probably the reason to be Grixis. I'm not entirely sold. It's a bit slow, and based on, like, my land situation, it's fairly hard to get all of the red we need. This deck, ideally, we'd be running more Darkslick Shores and Blackcleave Cliffs, but I don't play Grixis all that much. I don't play blue-black, and I don't really play red-black, so I don't have these just lying around. We got 2 of the blue-red pathways, 2 of the black-red pathways, just kind of filling in my mana situation, a single basic island. Alright, and that's the deck. We're running a single Lightning Axe. It should probably be more. If we were playing in best of 3, there'd be a bunch more on the sideboard. It's just a way to discard something we don't need and damage something we care about. Let's get to the gameplay, and I will see you guys later. Hello and welcome to Dredge, and goodbye to this hand. Oh, here we go. We got some action. Prized Amalgam back. We're gonna go turn 1 Secret Keeper, turn 2 Witch, sack Secret Keeper to make 2 food, hopefully here. Are you here, blocker? Oh, he mulled to 5. Huh. Monogreen or elves mulling to 5? Well, I think we go Watery Grave, because we want to have 2 red if we need it to play the Ox. We're gonna mill 4. There's the Ox, okay. But we don't need black or red necessarily this turn, so we're just gonna let it chill. Play this on that. We'll play our Secret Keeper, and we'll play Oven. We can block and sack Secret Keeper to make 2 food, which is going to be relevant when we start trying to get these cats back. If we ever get them in our yard, that is. Okay, as expected, block 1. Sacrificed a Secret Keeper to make 2 food. We can start with Otherworldly Gaze. Kind of inform our decisions here. Oh, sweet. Put all 3 of these away. Nice, nice. We'll bolt them, or lightning helix them. We'll get Silver Smote back at end of turn, which means I think we just want to try and flip more stuff into our yard. So we will pay 2 life for Watery Grave, Stitcher's Supplier, mill 3. Yeah, nice. Then we'll just sack this right away, trying to flip some more stuff. Sweet, this is good. And we can get a cat back. Pass turn. We'll get back Silver Smote, which means we'll get back Amalgam at the end of the next end step. Good, good. Next turn we can play a Jace, and alright, I mean that's pretty good. We're gonna have to do some stuff as ASAP as possible. Jace. Actually, we're gonna play him for the full cost. We're gonna just mill ourselves for 15. Seems good. Nice. Take the action. Get back some amalgams, get back some stuff. Good, good, good. Go to combat. Attack with the squad. Alright, that's just fine. Go to damage. We're gonna sacrifice the ghoul, because he's gonna come back. We're gonna get back the cat. Okay. We're gonna pass turn. Putting 3 amalgams in play and a ghoul. Sweet. Alright, problem is he's gonna... Oh, never mind. He's not gonna flip. He's just gonna scoop. I mean, we beat Monogreen, but it was a mull to 5, so I can't really take too much joy in that. Oh, we're plat. Nice. Alright. I don't think I'm going to enjoy playing this hand. It's just a bit too slow. This, however, is great. We can throw back Creeping Chill, which is always relevant. And... oh. What am I thinking? I don't have any black mana. Well, we'll figure that out eventually, I guess. Oops. Here I go saying, oh, I'm going to throw that hand back because it can't do anything, and then I keep a hand that can't cast any spells. Alright, well, that's a little awkward, but we'll get there. What was I saying? We'll get there, absolutely. Okay. Play it on black. Play supplier. Mill 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of awkward. That's okay. Yeah, we don't have very much removal. I should possibly be playing more Lightning Axe just to respect the combo decks that are rolling around right now, but I think we do this now. It's okay. The main thing is if we flip a, if we were to flip Silver Smote Ghoul and the Creeping Chill, it wouldn't actually get the ghouls back yet, because it has to be during our turn that it flips, but that's fine. We'll pay 2 for that. Why don't we play Prized Amalgam? I think that's fine. I'd like to use Jace to mill for a lot. Just save it. See if we rip another land, turn that land that we wouldn't want into something that matters. He's gonna play like a Sheldred or something, I'm just gonna die. You can attack, you can get in for 1 damage. Oh, a Loth. Well, that's not great for us. That's probably a bad sign. Well, we'll see what happens here. We need to just mill some action and start baiting as hard as we can, basically. 2/2/1s is pretty good. Oh, and of course we draw the chill. That's awkward. We'll surveil. We'll see what we can find here. These 2 in the yard is fine, though we have no red to get back our ox. We sacrifice the amalgam. Play familiar, getting back the amalgam at the end of turn. Yeah, that's fine. We're a little sad. Loth is going to be a problem, because we have no real good ways of dealing with that. You can just start sacking these random 2/1s. Play Jace, we mill. a lot. We kind of see what we can get. It's kind of the plan here. I have not truly considered my colors very well. This ox is going to be in our yard forever. That's just kind of how it's going to shake out. Rip ox never showed up. Good news is, like, we could throw both these Cauldron Familiars under the bus. If we do that, we sack Amalgam and get back. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's not, like, astounding, but we don't mind putting them in the yard anyways. Mill a ton off of Jace and see what we can do. That's some nice synergy. I respect that. He's putting himself to 14 against, like, the Drain deck. I'm not sure how profitable that's going to be. Alright, pay 2 life, play a Jace. No Phyrexian mana. Mill ourselves for 12 and make them respect Jace here. I doubt the 3 cards are truly going to matter that much. Alright, we got some Silver Smote in the yard, that's good. We'll get back 1 familiar. Drain for 1. Yeah, we're getting back plenty of amalgams. Oops, all amalgams, .deck. And then next turn, we can throw some amalgams under the bus for more. And then Creeping Chill out another Silver Smote. Because he can just ignore it. But if he does, we'll get our mill anyways. He can deny us milling 3 cards by attacking here. Or he can try to... Yep, okay, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Not block. Now Loth might be open for us to deal with. Ah, that's not great for us, but it's not the worst. Yeah, he gets a lot of creatures. But so will we. Steam Vents tapped. I think we've had enough of paying our life. Creeping Chill will let us get back one of those bad boys, and then we can use him to get cats. I'm sorry? Oh, at the end of the next end step. Okay. Well, we're gonna be hurting here, but I'm going crazy. Good news is we could possibly Ox if we rip a... Oof, okay. Sack this right now. Okay, you gain a life. And then we will get back a cat. And then... I don't think we block. No blocks. Loth is an issue. Good news is we're going to be able to swing in on Loth this turn. Because he's like tapped out. So go to combat. Attack Loth. Attack Loth. Yeah. Alright. We'll go to damage. We'll kill cat. They'll like make a treasure or something. Play Jace, I guess. We'll just mill 3 and draw a card. Seems fine. Oh, there we go. Nice. Gain some life. Yeah, I want to gain some life. Why not? Play a Black Cleave Cliffs tapped. Otherworldly Gaze. Try to surveil some more stuff into the yard. There we go. Sweet, sweet. Alright. Bolt him again. Sack that to Witch's Oven. You can gain a life. Yep. We'll get back a cat. Alright, well, there we go. They can actually deal some damage to Jace, but not kill him. And then we can just keep draining and attacking. Draining isn't going to do very much by itself, but like, draining it to gain us some life so that we can keep cracking without worrying about just dying on the snapback. We can get back an Ox as well. That draws 3 cards, puts us at 14 in library, which is a little low. It does get Silver Smote in the yard, which means we have something we can bring back, which is relevant. I mean, yeah, most of our deck's in the yard by now, so that's kinda cool. They can always meet Hook, but then we can play something and get all of this stuff back pretty much. This deck is pretty resilient. If they can't deal with it right away, it gets out of hand. They have to go much bigger than us, much faster. Or they could play a Sheldred and we basically just die, but so be it. AFK. I guess I'll let you guys know if they come back and feel like playing Magic again. Alright, I took a drink of apple juice, and of course my turn started. Sorry about that noise. We'll use a mutt to discard a silver smote. Alright, they slow rolling us. It's an instant, right? No, it's a sorcery. Okay. Well.
2 hours later.
I've got two. Okay, I've got two Merfolk Secret Keeper left in the deck. Straight up drowning some lady. That's messed up. And he scoops. Good game. Trying to think of what I really struggle against with this deck. Obviously, like the combo decks, just dumpster us. This is nice because we have counterplay to that, so we're going to keep, even if it's a little slow. A guy. We're going to turn 1, Steam Vents, Secret Keeper, mill ourselves for 4. It's a fine-ish mill, I guess. Oven is kind of painful to lose, as is Secret Keeper, but when you play a deck that plans to mill itself a lot, you kind of have to live and die by that sword. Interesting. Just like a Temur midrange deck? Alright, I can respect it. Cauldron Familiar, Secret Keeper. Try and stall a little bit while we set up. I would like another Steam Vents. Oh, yeah, they're also setting up to dumpster us. Play another Cauldron Familiar. Attack for 1, I guess. They're going to just bleed value, so I think we have to... They're set up, but they don't... How do we put this? They are very set up, but they don't have a lot of cards in hand. So we can try and stall this out a little bit by keeping them from drawing a million cards. It's awkward, don't get me wrong. We are in kind of an awkward spot here. Oh, and we draw the Creeping Chill. Naturally. Sasuga, Creeping Chill. Welcome to my hand. Okay. Discard a card to draw a card. Let's pitch the Amalgam. And draw an Amalgam. Ha! Cursed. I think we just keep applying pressure. Put him to 9. Hopefully. They might have, like... Nope. Alright. Yeah, just try and keep them on the back foot here. Next turn, with no other options, we basically just have to gaze, trying to flip useful stuff into the yard. Oh. Well, that was just a bad draw for them. Wow, 3 rounds, 22 minutes. Dredge got there.